All right, so I have 2 broody hens here out in the main flock. Typically I don't need them for anything, but today I do. Let me show you what I've got. All right, we just got some eggs in the mail. We're gonna open it up. So in 2018, we found 7 peafowl eggs on Craigslist, but the first 7 didn't hatch. But we were able to get 7 more eggs, and that's how we got our India blue pair named Blue and Belle. In 2021, we decided to try again, but this time we wanted white peafowl, or the rarest peafowl eggs on eBay. We had a few hatch out, but they weren't white peachicks, and they had leg problems and ended up dying a few weeks later. So now in 2022, we're hoping for a better outcome. Let's see if we can finally get some white peachicks. Now you may recall last year that we had some peacock eggs, specifically white peacock eggs. Some of the times we bought from the same sellers on eBay, and we got pretty frustrated with it, and we reached out to them and asked if there was anything they could do to help, because we were getting peachicks to hatch and they weren't white as promised, and sometimes nothing was developing at all. Certainly there's no guarantees when buying eggs that anything will happen, and so I certainly didn't expect to do anything. I think I just wanted to see if they were having other buyers have the same type of issue, just so I could feel a little better about what I went through. But one of the sellers offered to make it right. After having issues last fall, they offered to send us eggs this spring. Let's open them up and make sure they all arrive safely. Now it's May, it's kind of the beginning of peafowl egg season. If you're watching this and you're looking for them, you're probably at a right spot to find some eggs. Right now, our peafowl pair, Blue and Belle, haven't even started laying yet. So because these eggs come from a warmer part of the US, they already started laying. Gotta be really careful here. So I have 9 white peacock eggs here. I wanted to open them since we just got them a few hours ago so they could rest overnight. And then tomorrow, we've got some plans for them. Now we've got one of these little coops here free that we're not using. We're doing a hatching project over in the Bantam flock. We've got the India Gigante chicks in one, and then we've got our 3rd one right here. So thank goodness we made extra a couple years ago. So I need to get the wheels on here and get it over to the main flock. We've got a use for our broody hens. So we found that moving broody hens too far from their home, where they're used to being, it can take them a while to adjust, or sometimes they don't even stay broody or go broody again. And so we're gonna put this right here on the side. These broody hens will still get to be near their flock. So I'm hoping that they'll stay in the mood to be broody, if that makes sense. This will keep them close enough, but separated, because we could do it inside their nesting box, but we've had a lot that either jump out and then other chickens jump on them. And then when they leave, the broody hens have sat on other eggs and then they don't go back, and then those eggs get cold and they never make it. And that was the problem we had last year, trying to hatch some eggs here in the coop. Now we've got that all set up, so we need our broody hens. Let's see if our black and our white chickens are still broody. And this one. One way you can tell is if they pulled feathers from their chest, that they're wanting to have sort of skin to skin or a warmer surface area to heat up the eggs. Now last thing I need at this point are some eggs. I do need the peacock eggs. We're not ready to try that out yet. I need some stand-in eggs to make sure that they're broody. So we're gonna use these temporarily, and then once we know that they're broody and they're gonna sit, then we can sneak the peacock eggs under. So they wanted no part of that, me showing them where the eggs are at. I'll let them find the eggs. Hopefully they'll discover them, sit on them. We'll check back here in a couple hours, see if they figured it out yet. Now, just in case those 2 chickens decide to not sit on the eggs, I need to give myself a backup plan. Woo is my go-to chicken for that. She's my I Am Chimani silky hen that she loves to hatch out eggs. Let's try her. So at the time, this will give us 3 chickens in here, and we'll see if any of these 3 decide to sit on eggs. And for one more broody hen, we've got a couple options. I've got this little, that's pretty good. I don't know if she'll sit. She feels really warm underneath, so maybe it's time to give this girl a chance. I think I've got my answer just after a few minutes. Looks like our Bantam chickens. Woo's already sitting down on the eggs, and the red cochin's checking them out. So I think I'll let the other girls go, just so these guys can start to focus and not be distracted. Becky told me we've got 2 broody hens sitting down on eggs. So here it is, the end of day 1 with our broody hens in there, and it's perfect timing. And I think I can use them for his peacock eggs. Now we're not gonna put all the eggs in there because they are smaller chickens. I think if I had the bigger hens, I could fit 4 and 4, but I'm a little nervous that their little bodies won't fully cover all these eggs because they're big. These are a little bigger than our turkey eggs. I think 3 eggs is about my max on this. So it's about dark, but I need to pull a switch. I need to pull out their 2 chicken eggs, swap them for these peacock eggs. And Woo wasn't staying on her eggs enough, so we moved a black silky over there, and she's gonna take the other 3 eggs. Oh, you wanna sit on them? Well, I did not see that happening. Silky hen just got booted by Woo. I'd like to have a backup just in case Woo decides to get off of them, but I love that there's 2 of them wanting to sit on the eggs. So for a few more days, I'll leave the silky hen in there just in case. As long as somebody is gonna sit on those eggs and they're gonna take them in, I'm excited about that. Today is May 5th, it's day 1. Peacock eggs take 28 days to hatch. That puts us right around Uriah's birthday, June 2nd. When they should hatch. All right, so late last night, I saw the broody chickens swap. I saw the Silky and Woo swap spots, and it gave me an idea. If they're both broody and they both want to sit on eggs, why not let them both do it? I feel better about using a broody hen than using my incubator on peacock eggs. They're just hard to hatch out perfectly in an incubator. So I'm gonna put these in here. We've got our Cochin, stayed strong. There's our black Silky, and there's Woo right up there. And so I'm hoping she'll come check this out, and we'll just have a whole row of broody hens here. And hopefully that'll give us our best shot to hatch these out. Tuck that under there. All right, let's see if this works. So I'm having problems. I already see Woo. We're now a day and a half into getting these guys to sit on the eggs. And nobody's sitting on those eggs. We've got her sitting there, we've got our Silky there, and those 2 are not doing their job. These are cold, they're a day and a half into it. They're gonna have to go into the incubator. That's unfortunate. I was hoping that would work. These 3 are gonna have to go in the incubator and hopefully they'll work out. Had a couple of hook-billed ducklings hatch out yesterday, number 2 and 3 for the year. So we've been using this incubator. It's our main one, our Brinzy Ova Easy Advance 100. And we've been hatching hook-bills and a few mandarins in there before we had the mandarins actually sitting on the eggs. And I've got 1 row left here and the tail end of all of those to put our peacock eggs in. Got some hook-bill eggs, some red golden pheasant eggs, and then got our peacock eggs. So in 28 days, it's gonna be a couple days behind the broody hens. Hopefully it works out here. So these girls have been doing amazing. We're at about the halfway point. This is the perfect chance to come in and candle the 6 eggs out here and the 3 eggs in the incubator. Got our Brinzy overview here, our little candler. That is not good. That is a pretty clear egg. Egg 2 feels nice and warm. Ooh, we have very good development in egg 2. This is under the Cochin, and she's been doing a fantastic job staying on these eggs. And egg number 3 under her. Yay! Some really good veins you're seeing in there. Amazing. Now we're checking under the black Silky. Oh, that is fantastic. Good development and growth so far. Outstanding. Egg number 2. I don't really see a defined line there. I'm gonna go ahead and let that egg stay in, but if I had to guess, this one was a bad one. That one's looking pretty good. 2 out of 3 eggs under each of the hens. That's fantastic. Now we can go inside and check out the 3 eggs in the incubator. Well, thank goodness. Egg number 1, you can see the veins right there. Some really good growth. I like that. Egg number 2. Whoa, that's a weird line. Not used to seeing that, but that equals growth, and that's good. Egg number 3, so we have our defined line and we have veins, and so that's enough for me to say we've got growth in all 3 of these eggs. So far, I see that 7 out of 9 of the eggs are developing, and that's fantastic. I couldn't ask for anything better than that. Everybody's checking it out. I think everybody's hearing the peeps and wanting to see what's going on over here. Becky told me check this morning, and she was starting to hear some action from these broody hens. A lot of pecking on the inside of this egg, but no pip yet. This one is super noisy inside. Oh, that is so exciting. This one's really loud. There's some pecking going on inside egg number 1, which is good. Pecking going on inside egg number 2. Not hearing anything inside egg number 3. So 2 of the 3 are sounding good under her. Hopefully we see something in the next day, because it is day 28. Hatch day. All right, do you have anything? She's getting really defensive. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness, they both hatched.
And they're white.
Oh, how exciting. We finally got white peachicks, yay.
Is the other one white too?
Yay! 2 for 2 on the first 2 that hatched. They're both white and they're peachicks. How exciting.
Good job, Mama.
Oh man, this is so exciting. One, we've been hatching peachicks we started Blue and Bell back in 2018. But last year we tried all year long. 3 different times we got eggs for white peachicks, and we either had non-white peachicks hatch out or we had nothing hatch late in the year. How exciting, beginning of June, and we finally got them. All right, we're gonna give them back to Mama. So that's red cochin Mama. Let's see if black silky has anything. We got another eggshell, that's awesome. One egg that's pipping right about there. Oh my goodness. A third white peachick. Now we're just getting lucky. We're gonna have a ton of them. Oh, these broody hens did amazing. We'll leave them alone to finish hatching, to warm up. How excited are you about some white peachicks?
Oh, it's pretty exciting.
Oh my goodness. While we were outside doing chores, the first peachick hatched. And it's another white one. This one's pipping, and the other egg is pipping as well. Normally we would just let the peachicks dry out for a day in the incubator. But since we have the broody hens on the already hatched peachicks out there, this will be really easy to slip this one underneath and have them raise all of these peachicks that hatch. So we can either give this one to the red cochin, who's got 2, and then she'd have 3. Or we give it to the black silky. She has 1 hatched with another one on the way and a 3rd egg that I don't think is gonna hatch. So we have 4 that have hatched out. We have 2 eggs left in here. I think 1 will hatch, 1 won't, and 2 eggs left inside. So potentially 3 more hatching out right now.
They're both together on the same nesting box.
Oh no. Who's?
Are they all in here?
Oh, there you are. Right here by yourself. Alright, so they're both in the same nesting box. Let's see what we got here. That egg's probably gonna be bad. I can put that in the incubator. Looks like we got another one might have hatched. Okay, we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There we go. So we got 2 right here and 3 over here, and it's probably what's gonna happen is they're probably just gonna merge all together into one nesting box, and that's fine. We just want to make sure we saw who hatched, and we've got our 2 that hatched out last night inside the house, and we'll bring them out here soon. Hang on, guys. What do you got there?
A peachick.
You know what color it's gonna be?
No.
It's gonna be a white peachick. That's right. You remember when we hatched Blue and Bell?
Yeah.
All right. Did you hear it?
Yeah.
So we hatched out 4 peachicks out here with the broody hens. We hatched out 3 in the incubator. We've already gotten 1 out here. Make sure that these hens are gonna take care of all of these peachicks.
Okay, I'm gonna put it under the black silky. I'm gonna put this one in with the red cochin.
So here's our new one right here. I need to make sure that one's gonna come under here. So I do like them being in a joint nesting box just because they can make sure they cover everybody together. And then the 2 moms will just do joint baby peachick duty and just take care of all 7 of these guys together. It's gonna be awesome.
Life is a winding road, no telling where it goes. Driving through days and nights, won't stop for traffic lights. And I really wanna know, really wanna know.
These are my sunflowers. They look really good.
What kind do you have?
There's chocolate cherry sunflowers. There's a sunflower sun king in here.
They're getting pretty big pretty fast, aren't they?
Yeah.
Which one's the biggest one right
I
now?
think that one over there on your side.
A couple feet tall. Why do you like sunflowers so much?
Because they're pretty. And I mostly want to see how tall they get this year.
Red spinach. Try celery?
Jumping from cliffs so high, trusting our wings to fly. Sometimes we're crashing down, but we get up and start from the ground. And I really wanna know, really wanna know if I could figure out where the road goes. Even if I'm falling down, I will keep on searching for my highs.
All right, well these peachicks are about 1 week old now. We could not be more excited about these guys. The last egg did not hatch, and so we got 7 out of the 9 eggs to hatch. So there's one that has a little leg injury, this one right here, that walks on one leg and then keeps the other leg up. I'm not sure if it was hurt. I'm not sure if it hatched out that way or if it was hurt when it was just underneath one of the hens and the hen hurt it in the first few hours after it hatched. Seems to be somewhat permanently bent upwards, and so I'm not sure if it's something that is fixable at this point. Hopefully this peachick's able to have a pretty good life, but if you have any ideas on how we could fix that leg, let us know, because I'm not sure what we're gonna do with this one. But everybody else is doing really well. So you're right, we have 7 of these peachicks. What do you think we should do with them all?
I don't know.
Because it's not as simple as just keep them all, which we will keep them, but you need quite an area to keep this many peafowl in the aviary. While it is good size, it can get pretty crowded pretty fast if we have these 7 plus our 2 other peafowl. So what do you think we should do?
I think we should try a pair in the aviary and then free range the rest of them.
So obviously we're not gonna put them just right out in the field like this. They would be prey for other animals pretty fast at this size. But what we're meaning is after raising them in a coop, that once these guys are big enough to fly up into trees to take care of themselves, we'll be able to have some type of coop that'll be like a home base where they can come get food, something like that. But then during the day they can go out and do whatever they want. And if they want to sleep in trees, that'd be great. You want a peachick bath?
Yeah.
He's got a peachick bath. He's drowning in peachicks. Here, how about a big chicken? So many white peachicks.
Thanks for following along with our journey with our peachicks, and we will see you next time.
I like the peacock.
Yeah.